Hey guys, Coach Staff here to take you through your 2020.9 off-season workout. One thing to keep in mind before we get started, this presentation is going to relate to all three of our different workout groups, so you do not need to skip ahead to any point in this presentation. When we take a look at where we are in our off-season, we're about 12 weeks out from the start of our season or training camp. This last block of our off-season is going to be right before we turn our attention to preseason workouts. When we look at the goals of this phase, it's our last chance to increase our volume before we increase our intensity. We want to build our work capacity a little bit more and start turning everything we developed the last 12 weeks into speed and power and kind of get ready for game speed. In terms of feedback from the previous workouts, always open to feedback and always open to talk about them. Just shoot me a message and we can figure out what you like, what you didn't like, and what you want to see more of. When we take a look at a general overview of the next 4 weeks, we have about a 10% increase in total volume, and this volume will drop going into our preseason workouts. When we look between our weeks, so week to week, and within our week, so day to day, between the week, the goal is to build our work capacity, with the fourth week being our highest volume. Within the week, we want to peak for Friday speed development. Monday's going to be the highest day to improve our work capacity, and then we're going to taper down throughout the week. So Friday, when you get there, you're running the fastest and you have the most intensity. The goal of this phase is to take what we did the last 12 weeks and develop it into speed and power. We want to take moderate weights and start moving them fast, especially for guys who have access to barbells. We want to improve our conditioning, and that's also going to help with that speed development we always work on. When we take a look at our team builder, all right, we had an average of 19% completion over the last 4 weeks. 63% of the team did not record a workout. All right, going forward, we do need to get this number higher. That completion for each individual player should be in the 90 percentile. When we take a look at the workouts over the next 4 weeks, we still have our 3 groups. All right, we should be in the correct group at this time. There shouldn't really be any need to change around. However, as gyms do reopen, let me know, and I can put you in the appropriate group. The style of workouts, it's going to be the same style that we had the last 4 weeks within each group. We're going to start incorporating percentages again after our 4 weeks of just reintroducing some weightlifting movements. Those percentages are there to help and guide you, right? Doesn't mean you go heavy every single day. That's just to increase our chance of injury. On Friday, as we talked about, we want to continue with our speed development, but also start increasing our conditioning across all 3 of our groups. That way, whenever we return to play, we're not going to be tired too early. We're going to be able to have the endurance to go for a full practice. When we take a look at the speed development agility warm-up, all right, this is our warm-up 1, just our simplest dynamic warm-up that we should be used to by now. You want to use the set and rep schemes on the right. It's also a good way to increase some conditioning. When we take a look at our speed development warm-up, so this warm-up is going to be a little bit more complicated. It's still going to be dynamic drills, but it's going to help improve our sprinting mechanics. We want to pay attention to the foot contacts and the cones, especially minimum foot contacts in a certain distance and maximum foot contacts. You want to work on it until you get it right? And you use the sets and rep schemes on the right. When we take a look at the agility work, the starting position is to be position specific for you. One thing we've added, or I've added this 4 weeks, is a steps before a cut or steps before we turn. These last step should be our most aggressive step, and this allows for our change of direction, and these should be done at game speed when you turn out of it. You always want to finish with a sprint out of the turn or out of our last turn, depending on what it is. There's a mistake on the sheet. Pay attention to the team builder workouts for the sets and the reps, not the workout sets and reps on the sheet. All right, the goal of this is an opportunity to get ready for the season, keep our small stabilizer muscles strong, and you want to make sure that you're doing them correctly. If it takes a few times to walk through the drill before you actually do it, let's spend that time doing that. When we take a look at our actual speed development sheet, we're going to start and finish with a constant jog. Let's use it as a chance to get ready to move fast and keep moving fast at the end. When we take a look at the running drills that are involved in it, and especially in our warm-up, it's to build our capacity to sprint for longer distances. Right? The rest associated with it, you want to be fully rested before you start the next rep. walk back, grab some water, look at your phone, wait for that heart rate to drop, and then repeat it. Like I always said before, you want to use this like we're going for 1 rep maxes every single time. So you don't just take 30 seconds, hop right back in, take a few minutes, let your body gain some energy, and then go right back into it. All right, overall as a team, before we start our workouts, just be thankful for your teammates. Reach out to the ones that you haven't talked to all summer and just get a conversation going. All right, take some time to educate yourself on what's going on in the world right now. All right, especially being a team of over 100 guys. No one should be left behind in any of these processes, and just reach out if you haven't talked to someone all summer. All right, this entire thing, all right, everyone is working towards the same goal. We're all on the same side, and it's a time for everyone to work together to achieve something greater. All right, we're going to be a lot better as a team than we are individually. If you do have any questions, just either send me a text, send me an email, get my contact information from someone on the team, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed the explanation of our 2020.9 4-week workouts.